Hey, my name is Jose, and I am one of your HIV Stops With Me spokesmodels for 2024. Thank you so much for coming in here and checking us out once again. I encourage you to keep watching. Go to hivstopswithme.org. You can see many of our videos there, like this one. So, the question of the month for July of 2024 goes like this. What emotion began your HIV advocacy, and what emotion do you intend to convey through your advocacy today? So when I began my HIV advocacy, I ran along with the emotion of fear, first and foremost. I would imagine that a lot of us who are newly diagnosed at the time are gonna be feeling fear and uncertainty and the curiosity and the wonder of, am I gonna make it past the gap that people tell us, which is the 10 years in the beginning. So when I was first diagnosed in the year 2010, it was fear because I kept hearing that if I don't take my medication, and I don't stop doing what I'm doing, I will end up killing myself, and I would expose other people if I don't follow safety measures and the guidelines that people who are HIV positive and going to their doctors regularly need to follow. So in the beginning, I had a lot of fear because I did not know how to change a lot of the preconceived ways of living that I have brought upon myself. Now, mind you, I was 16, 17 years old when I became aware of my status, and from that time to now, I definitely have changed so much because I've gone through my trials and tribulations and a lot of moments of just awareness, learning more about myself. But an emotion that has driven me to be today an advocate would be the determination to be more determined of just not being the same person I once was when I drove out of the emotion of fear. Now, it's not easy for you watching. It's not easy to immediately, in a snap, get out of that funk. For some, it can be, but for me, it wasn't. So if you're someone who's struggling with that understanding, first and foremost, finding identification with someone else and finding identification that there is a large community that is just like you. I can identify so much more today with people in recovery who have or have gotten through the struggles of addiction, and who have also gotten out of family struggles in a sense, like learning to fend for yourself and having minimal support of those who do care about you, but also learning that you can never continue to depend on the same structure that you once were brought up to be in. So today I'm definitely in a place where I'm going through those stages of change. It's not easy, once again, but I always say this: if someone like me has been able to manage taking medication, manage a full-time job, and on top of that doing stuff like this, being a part of a beautiful and such an empowering campaign that has not just gifted me the opportunity to share my story and my testimony, but has continued to help me learn empowerment through my voice, through finding my voice, and through listening to my other spokesmodels and hearing back from people like you watching this. And mixed emotions also make of someone who feels alive. I didn't always feel so alive, didn't always feel so comfortable in my own skin. And again, today it's still not that easy, but I naturally have found that by being able to stand for myself and being able to express myself finally without the shame that I put upon myself through my addiction or through the lies and the deceit that I once did, now I have forgiven myself. And with that forgiveness, what I want to convey is that you too, if you have any similarities or if anything that I said made sense to you, you too can make it out of whatever circumstance or struggle you got through. And you can tell your story. You can live to share it to someone else, a friend, a confidant, a family member, or just someone who you really feel comfortable with. So that's what I want to convey. Hope, example, and just the you too, or the me too. So I really just want to encourage you to just keep watching or check out all the other spokesmodels. If anything I said just didn't click with you, that's okay. I just want you to keep watching because there's something that will bound to click or to help you, and I just appreciate your support. So thank you, viewer. That is all I have for today's video. I just encourage you to keep watching. Check out hivstopswithme.org, and that is all I have for July of 2024. All right, you guys stay well. Thank you. Bye.